Shippy on the Rural Radio Network. Time to get some insight into the livestock this morning. I'm talking with Kyle Bumsted, who is a livestock market analyst. And Kyle, there's a lot of positioning going on this morning ahead of those important reports out there. Tell us what you see.
We're seeing this cattle complex, especially the feeders, have been pretty choppy and two-sided here. Had a decent range here in both the feeders and the live cattle, but it looks to me like a lot of position scoring going on here ahead of this afternoon's report. So we've got the cattle on feed report, obviously. Then we've got the biannual cattle report that comes out as well. And keep in mind, those numbers aren't going to be compared to last year. They're going to be compared to 2 years ago. So it's going to be a little bit skewed on the data there. And then we also have a cold storage report, which I don't listen to the cold storage report to do much here as far as affecting the market. But we're still waiting on a decent number for cash trade here. I've heard some 242s have been passed here in eastern Nebraska by a regional bid. There's also been some 239s in Iowa bid by a regional packer there. Still, we've seen some 231 trade in Kansas and Texas here yesterday, and we've still got some 231 bids out there in the Southern Plains as well. So still waiting for that northern cash here to really get started up and get going. A lot of folks think it's going to be lower this week, but they're kind of holding out here to see what happens here with these cattle on feed reports. So main number we're going to be looking at there as far as this afternoon's report is going to be seeing what that heifer retention looks like and where those feedlot placements are at. The marketing number here, there's one more marketing number here versus last year, so that could be skewed just a little bit and maybe come in a little bit disappointing. So a lot of moving parts here. We do have option expiration first notice day coming up on the horizon too with that August contract. So
that's livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted. If you'd like to talk to Kyle about the livestock markets, call him at 308-708-7340. Do remember, trading futures and options involves risk of loss and may not be suitable to all investors. This is the Rural Radio Network.
Welcome to Rodeo 60. I'm Rebel Sakloja, bringing you all things rodeo in 60 seconds or less. It's a big week here in the Cornhusker State with two major PRCA rodeos on the calendar. First up, Nebraska's Big Rodeo in Burwell, one of the longest running and most iconic rodeos in the state, kicks off Wednesday and runs through Saturday. The Hall of Fame Rodeo will once again feature the iconic chuck wagon races and feature some of the PRCA's top talent. The Sheridan County PRCA Rodeo in Gordon is also happening this week, running Thursday through Saturday. Then on the amateur circuit, there's plenty of action as well. Catch the Elwood Rodeo, the Red Willow County Fair and Rodeo in McCook, and the Ogallala Roundup Rodeo, all bringing small-town grit and community pride. To stay on top of this year's summer rodeo schedule, check out the Cowboy Calendar at ruralradionetwork.com under the Rodeo News tab. That'll do it for Rodeo 60, all things rodeo in 60 seconds or less.
Good morning. I'm Lacey Shippey on the Rural Radio Network with a check of your markets. All the grain and soy markets are extending losses so far this morning. The weather remains conducive to high yields on corn and soy with a more moderate and mostly wet forecast ahead in August. There are no bids currently posted for the Fed cash cattle market, but packer interest should improve throughout the day. It will be a busy day for the cattle complex as more cash cattle trades need to develop, and this afternoon, the monthly cattle on feed report will be released along with the biannual cattle inventory report. December corn is currently down 2.5 at $4.18 1/4. March down 2.5 at $4.35 3/4. May down 2.5 at $4.46. September beans down 5.5 at $10 1/4. November down 5 at $10.19 1/4. Chicago December wheat is down 6.5 at $5.54 3/4. And March down 6 1/4 at $5.73 1/2. Kansas City wheat for December is down 4 3/4 at $5.45. March down 4 3/4 at $5.65 1/4. Soybean meal in September down 1.40 at $2.7250, and September soybean oil is down 26 at $56.21. August live cattle up 30 at $226.10. October up 67 at $222.82. December up 52 at $223.17. August feeders up 140 at $330.22. September up 135 at $331. October up 137 at $329.72. October lean hogs are down $1 at $90.10. December down 72 at $82.20. And Class 3 milk for August is down 12 cents at $17.14. Looking ahead into September, down 7 cents for Class 3 milk at $17.14.